everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon. Sometimes, please excuse me. I apologize if I have a tickle in my throat. But anyway, today in this video, I'm going to do my top 10 knitting patterns. So I have my mannequin head right here facing me, so I can show you guys what the pattern looks on this mannequin, and I'm going to showing the hats I made on this mannequin, as well as showing the scarves I made as this mannequin. So I thought this would be the easiest way for me to show the pattern instead of having me sit down and talk in front of the camera and wearing them. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Number 1. So number 1 on my list had to be my Diana Infinity scarf. So this is one I made up all by myself. I came up with the name because I knew somebody named Diana, I'm not going to say where for personal reasons, and she wore this beautiful infinity scarf with this same exact pattern. I really like the border on it. It is the moss stitch. Wait 1 second. Can you see that better? Sorry if the camera coloring looks kind of weird. So I used this same stitch and then the same cable, and I love how it came out. It came out really pretty and gorgeous, and I just personally love the look of the moss stitch with the right hand leaning cable. It's so pretty, and I just love it so much. Number 2. Number 2 on my list would have to be my Edelweiss and Cable Slouchy Beanie. So I came up with this pattern all by myself because, I had some extra yarn left over from when I made my Diana Infinity scarf, which is the thing I just showed you. And I really like this pattern just because I love the look of the big band of the cable mixed with the slouchy hat. As you can see, it's quite slouchy in the back. And it's super cute. I love how it looks. And this was the first time I ever got into slouchy hats. I never really wore slouchy hats because I didn't like how they looked on me. But as I got older, I really actually enjoyed them, and I thought they were super cute. And I love how they came out. And I have several different variations. This one I made in hot pink. This was the first one I ever made. Then I have this Edelweiss and Cable Slouchy Beanie. This one is more of a blush color. It might look kind of like nude on camera, but it's actually not that nude in person. I know because I put it in the sun and seen it for myself, and it's really pretty. I really like the colors, and I just love the look of it with how it came out with the hat, and it looks really pretty in my opinion. And well, that's just me. If you guys don't like the colors, it's perfectly fine, but I like it. Then I have this Edelweiss and Cable Slouchy Beanie in light pink. It might look peach because of my camera, but it actually is a beautiful light pink. I really love it. Super pretty and super cute. This is one of my favorite hats I've made up. And like I said, I have made this out of the extra yarn I had left over from the infinity scarf that I made, and I really enjoyed it because it came out such a cute hat. Number 3. Number 3 on my list would have to be my raspberry beanie. So this is another one of my favorite patterns I've made up because I love the look of the raspberry texture on it. The raspberry stitch is probably one of my favorite stitches I've made. And I love the look of the pom-pom. I think it's super cute. I have 2 variations. This one has a pom-pom. And then you can also get it without a pom-pom. So I had so much fun making this pattern just because I love the raspberry stitch. It's one of my favorite stitches. I think it's a fun pattern. And I wanted to make a really cute hat out of it. And I love how this came out. It came out really, really cute. And I just love how it looks. And I also have a pink one that's also doesn't have a pom-pom. This is the other pink one that doesn't have the pom-pom. Like I said, the pom-pom is only optional. I personally like it because I think it looks cute, but I always let people choose if they want the pom-pom or not, because there's some people that don't like pom-poms on their hats. And like I've said, normally I don't really like pom-poms on my hats, but I actually like how it looks with the pom-pom on mine. Number 4. Number 4 on my list would have to be my Raspberry Snood. Funny, I actually realized I just skipped this clip. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little small snood, focus, and it's got some raspberry bumps in it. This is actually my mom's snood. She let me borrow it for this YouTube video. Thank you, Mom, if you're watching this. It's really pretty. It's got the really nice bumps and textures of raspberry. And this was one of a pattern I technically made up myself because I was trying the raspberry stitch flat and I wanted to see how well I could do it. And I did pretty good making it, especially for my first try. It did take a little bit of practice and stuff, but it was really easy to follow. And I really like this pattern because this is a very quick and easy project for me because it takes me only 2 hours to make, and it's a really fun texture, and I just love the texture so much. Number 5. Number 5 on my list would have to be the Herringbone Cow. So this is one of my favorite patterns that I've also tried out. I think it's super fun, a very fun yet challenging stitch because you gotta like slant every row because you start off with knitting regular the first row and then you have to switch knitting through the back loop to get like that zigzag texture. It's super cool, and this is one of the most complicated fabrics to ever make in knitting, but I found it actually super easy for me because I thought it was really fun to do, and I really loved how it came out, and it was super fun because it was a really nice challenge for me. And if you would like to see how to do this pattern, Christine by iKnits has a video tutorial on it, and if you want to see how she made this cow, I will link the video in the description box down below, and I'll also put the link to the pattern from pearlbee.com. I'm not sponsored by Pearlbee, nor am I being paid by Pearlbee to talk about it. All opinions are my own, and I definitely would suggest you guys try this cow if you're looking for a really good challenge. Number 6. Number 6 on my list would have to be my Landscapes Infinity Scarf. This is another fun pattern that I've done. I really like this just because I love the color changing effects it has. It's self-stripes and it's super beautiful. And yes, I named it after the yarn, which is called Lion Brand Landscapes. I have a review on this, and if you would like to see Lion Brand Landscapes review, I will link that down below. I'm not sponsored, nor am I being paid by Lion Brand to talk about that scarf. That all opinions are my own. I mean, not scarf, yarn. So I made this up by myself just because I loved how pretty this yarn is, and I love how it self-stripes and changes color on its own, so you don't have to worry about changing color. And I love how it feels. It's a really nice acrylic blend with something else. I don't remember what the other yarn it was, but I know it's like some kind of acrylic, and it's really pretty, and I just love the different color changes it has in it. Number 7. So I can't seem to find any of the mittens right now, so because I can't find any, I'm gonna have to link both Megan's video and her pattern in the description box down below. So I really like the pattern, so if you guys see the link to the pattern and the video, you'll see what I mean, because it has a really beautiful diamond pattern and it was really fun to do. And I wish I had them in person to show you guys, but I can't seem to find any at the moment right now. So that's going to be in Megan's video and her pattern, which both her blog and her video will be linked in the description box down below. So I highly recommend you check those out because it does have quite a difficult cabling pattern to it, but it actually is really easy once you understand how to do it. Because the cables do kind of travel around back and forth, but they are very easy, and I highly recommend once you understand, and I highly recommend you try them out. Number 8. Number 8 on my list would have to be the Cloud9 Beanie. So this is done by Pleasant Seas. If you would like to see her pattern, I will leave the link in the description box down below. She has both the pattern in the video and the pattern written in the description box. So I really suggest you guys check this out. This is such a cute hat. I really like this hat because it's a slouchy beanie, and like I said, I do love my slouchy beanies. Really cute. I love how this came out. At first, when I saw this, I didn't really like it, to be honest, but then when I tried it out myself and tried it on myself, I actually loved how it came out. I think it came out really nice and cute, and it's a really fun hat to knit, and I personally think it looks great. And it's, as you can see a little bit, it is tightly knitted because you knit a different technique than you normally would. You wrap around the stitches much tighter, which makes the hat doesn't have much of a stretch. It does make the hat have a stretch to it, but it makes the stitches more closer together, if you understand what I mean. So if you would like to see how to make this hat, I will link it down below. Number 9. Number 9 on my list would have to be the Kim Kardashian Beanie. So this is a really fun beanie. I actually made this from Loops and Threads Impeccable instead of Vanna's Choice, which was originally used for the hat, because I can never find Vanna's Choice in any stores. I know it's still produced by Lion Brand, but I never can find it in the stores. I don't know why it's not available in stores wherever I go, because I've tried Michael's, I've tried Walmart, I've tried Joann's. I can never find the Vanna's Choice. So I made it with just Loops and Threads Impeccable, and it worked out just as fine. So I really like this hat. I like how cute it looks with its cables, and I like the slouchiness towards it. It's a really fun hat, and I had so much fun making it. And this pattern is done by Christine of iKnits. If you would like to have her pattern, I'll link her video down below, and she'll have a written free PDF for you guys in order for you guys to check it out if you would like to try to make this beanie. It was really fun. The only hard thing about this beanie is the cabling and how you have to switch the cabling, and then you have to follow which knits and purls are, because sometimes they end up in different places than you would think. So I do want to warn you guys, this is a little difficult if you are not the best at cabling, and it does get kind of confusing, and it's like a puzzle. You got to figure it out. Number 10. Number 10 on my list had to be my bamboo beanie. So this is a pattern I made up by myself because I personally love the bamboo stitch. I think it's really cute. And I also added a little button strap, if you guys can see that. So I have this in a watermelon pink. And I wanted to add a button strap to this hat because I thought it would look super cute. And I love how it looks. And I like the look of the bamboo stitch. It's really pretty. I added a single rib, and I really like it, and I love the look of the button strap with it. I actually had someone tell me this reminds me of a hat from the movie The Great Gatsby, and that's what one of my mom's friends called it. She said it reminded her of a hat from The Great Gatsby, and I actually do agree with her because of the little button strap and the way the hat looks and everything. So this is in watermelon pink. And I also have this one in light pink. So I just really love how it looks. I like the look of the bamboo stitch. It creates a really cool texture and it looks almost like real bamboo. And I love the look of the rib stitch with the bamboo stitch. Super cute. I like the 1x1 rib. And I also like it with the little button strap. I think that adds a really nice touch to that hat. And I've made this in several different colors. And I love how it came out in those several different colors that I made. I made one in black, I made one in a baby blue, I made one in purple, I was going to make one in orange, and I made one in another color, but I can't think of the color off the top of my head at the moment right now, but it'll come to me later. So those are my top 10 knitting patterns that I either have followed or made up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!